Well, welcome to 13 News at noon, everyone. I'm Karen Campbell here with Sean Ash. And of course, it's just another hot and dry day today. No big changes to our weather here today, really tomorrow, Saturday here. Once we get into early next week, for
Possible
a change,
rain?
Okay. And that's the big story here. This is also the big story. We have over 50 counties in the state that are now under these burn bans. Expect to see more added to this map, and as we've been stressing, even if you're not on the map, just know you have dry conditions and you should avoid burning if possible. Rain deficit for the past 45 days, a huge chunk of the state, 3 to 4 inches below average rainfall here. And so it's no surprise with the new drought monitor map, a massive expansion of moderate and even severe drought conditions in parts of the state. All right, so sunshine today. We're back up close to 90. I do want to point your attention. There's a little boundary to the west of us, and that will be moving in later tomorrow evening, and that does at least give us a chance for a thunderstorm. I'll address that. Weekend forecast does have some storm chances as well in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Sean. Well, this afternoon, we are working to learn the name of the person killed in a hit and run on the south side of Indianapolis. This happened on Lyndhurst Drive near the Sam Jones Expressway just before 10 last night. Witnesses tell 13 News a person was hit by a truck when she went to grab something out of the roadway. Lyndhurst Drive between Kelly Street and Bradbury Avenue was closed to traffic for a few hours overnight during this investigation. Well, Metro Police are investigating a shooting near Gardner Park on the east side. Police are telling us a man was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Now, this happened around 8:30 last night. That park located near 46th and Shadeland. Officers say this kind of violence is becoming all too common. And right now, they tell us they're interviewing witnesses working to piece together what happened and to identify a suspect. This afternoon, we are reaching out for more details after federal agents conducted an investigation at Ray Hall Letterman Lanigan yesterday. Zionsville police say they were called in to assist the agents, but as security outside the building. Now, both the DEA and the ATF confirmed to 13 News it wasn't their agencies. We also talked to the FBI. They declined to comment, but the Zionsville mayor tells us FBI agents were on the scene yesterday morning. Right now, we are still working to learn more about what brought those agents to the headquarters of the racing team. Ray Hall Letterman Lanigan is co-owned by former Indy 500 champion Bobby Rahal, former Late Show host David Letterman, and businessman Mike Lanigan. A spokesperson from the team says they are cooperating fully with investigators, but are limited to what information they can share. But they did say they plan to release additional information as soon as they can. Right now, there is a call for change to fight a historic police officer shortage here in Indianapolis. The police union president is sharing his plan to boost numbers on the IMPD force. And as our Jenny Runovich reports, pay is the biggest part of it.
To get more officers wearing the badge in Indianapolis, Indy's FOP president says salaries have to rise, and not just by a little. IMPD has seen pay increases in recent years, but Snyder wants them to outpay any department in the state.
I think the largest police agency with the most responsibility in the state of Indiana should be the top paid in the state of Indiana. Otherwise, just purely on market principles, you're not going to attract the best and the most talented that you need.
Snyder praised Carmel for their contracts, $105,000 for a mid-career officer compared to $87,000 at IMPD. Numbers are at the heart of this issue. IMPD staffing is at a historic low. The force short by 300. Last week, Chief Chris Bailey expressed frustration to the council.
They are tired. We're all tired.
And now a union proposal for a fix before Snyder warns services get slashed. Operation Firewall, as he calls it, calls for higher pay, a big raise for the chief, and better schedules, 10-hour shifts to leverage limited resources. He also wants help with patrols from state police, troopers on Indy streets during the staffing crisis.
They could be used to be backup to our primary officers through IMPD. But quite frankly, much like they did in Gary, they can take on patrol responsibilities in the neighborhoods, on our roadways.
He's asking the state police superintendent to analyze a potential partnership. But ISP is down people too, 150 troopers short. And IMPD's chief says things aren't that desperate yet.
My team and I have been thinking about what happens when we get to certain points for some time, and we're not there. We don't feel like that we're there.
But contingencies are being considered as IMPD struggles with how to get more officers on Indy streets. Jenny Runovich, 13 News.
Thanks, Jenny. The police union is also calling for a new recoupment fee for big Indianapolis events like the Indy 500, Colts games, conventions, and concerts. So, for example, $3 tacked on per ticket to pay for public safety at those events and offset IMPD expenses. Well, IMPD is getting new technology designed to improve investigations. The police department rather, is adding in-car cameras to its video capabilities that also include body cameras and license plate readers. Now, they are installing more than 1,000 cameras inside patrol cars. Each vehicle will get 2 cameras, one in the front facing forward, the other in the back seat, providing a view of a suspect or prisoner getting transported.
It's activated automatically through the light and siren box, through the computer-aided dispatch, so certain 911 calls, as the officers get close to the location, they automatically trigger, or through the automatic trigger that exists on the holsters.
The cameras will stay in standby mode and they will capture the first 30 seconds of video before being activated to ensure critical moments are documented. A woman who admitted to stabbing an IU student because of her race is pleading guilty to a federal hate crime. Billy Davis said she stabbed the 18-year-old Asian woman while getting off a bus near the IU campus. A federal judge will sentence Davis in December. Now, she faces up to 10 years in prison. An IU fraternity is now responding after one of its members was charged with assaulting 2 women on the Bloomington campus. Noah Apgar made his first court appearance yesterday and entered a not guilty plea. According to court documents, 2 female students say Apgar assaulted them on 2 separate occasions, just days apart. And one of the assaults allegedly happening at the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity house. Now, the fraternity tells us Apgar has since been expelled as a member, and they are working with the university and police on the investigation. Well, the County Board of Elections will begin mailing thousands of absentee ballots tomorrow. Now, staff are making sure that every ballot stays safe and secure. Clerk Kate Sweeney Bell says security remains top of mind.
Bipartisan teams go through with every ballot that we print to make sure that there are 2 initials on it, and if there aren't, if somebody missed one, it'll kick it out. So a voter will not get a ballot without the required second set of initials.
A reminder that the deadline to register to vote is October 7th. Early voting starts October 8th, and Election Day is Tuesday, November 5th. A new agreement is expected to bring a voting center back to Purdue. As we reported this week, for the first time in years, Tippecanoe County leaders were not planning one on campus. But now the election board and the school say they found a viable spot, the Cordova Recreational Sports Center. The election board is now planning a vote next week to formalize the plan.